Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. Many of you asked me to show to you how I created my vegan cooking image in Adobe Dimension. So we will do it today. I have opened Adobe Dimension and now, of course, I need to create a new document. If I will click on Create New, Dimension will create a new document based on my last document I worked with, or if I saved my previous document as a default document. If I will click on this three dots icon, Dimension will redirect me to new document workspace window where I can create my document. First of all, I will rename my document to my class. I can specify width and height. I can switch canvas units between pixels, inches, centimeters. Oh, of course, I can change resolution. I can change scene units to anything I like, millimeters, centimeters, meters, inches, feet, yards, anything I like. And if I know that this is exact size of my default document, I will check Set as Default Box. Now I'm happy with everything. I will click Create. Before we will start working on our project, I would like to bring your attention to this. It's not necessary, but it's very helpful. Before you will start working on your project, you can adjust horizon line. To do so, long press on Orbit tool, and here we have horizon tool. Click on it, and now you can change horizon line in a way you like. It's very helpful. Keep it in mind. Also, today we will be using all default tools in Adobe Dimension. We will be not using any other asset except only one by the end. So today we will use only default assets. You can use it. You can create with me, so you don't have to download any extra assets. Just open your Dimension and you're ready to go. First of all, I would like to change my background. Of course, I can use any image I like, I can use any color I like, but as I said, today we'll be using only default assets. To do so, I will click on image icon and I will be redirected to images library, and here I will click on this image. Why I choose this image? Because it's kind of green and kind of earthy tones, very complementing to my vegan cooking design. Now I will switch to shapes models library. Here we have two sets of assets. We have models and we have shapes, basic shapes. Today we will be using text shape. I will click on it and look at this. Dimension will create a new text for you. You can modify this text in the way you like. You can reposition it. You can apply material to it. But before that, it's my way. You can do it in my way or in your own way. It's up to you. Before I will start applying changes to my text, materials or anything like that, I would like to change my text. I will change text to cooking. Double click in text field and rename it to cooking, just like that. And now I can modify, I can rotate, I can apply colors or material to my text. I will highlight, select tool, and I will move my text just like that. Now what I would like to do, I would like to rotate my text. I can rotate my text directly on the canvas using rotate handles, or I can do it from a properties panel. It's up to you. And also I would like to bring my text close to me, to the camera, I'm sorry. Just like that, and maybe I will rotate it more. Yes, just like that. Of course, guys, you can change text font. Look at this, to any text you like. You can also change size of your text directly from properties panel. It's very helpful. You can change depth from your properties panel, and you can enable bevel feature, but it's up to you. Particular in this example, I don't need bevel, so I will disable it. So this is my first text in our composition, in our design, cooking. If I like, I can rotate it more, I can increase or decrease size, I can do whatever I like. But to be sure that my text located directly on the plane, I will click on move to ground icon in the actions panel, and now I'm sure that my cooking text displayed exactly on top of my ground, not flying anywhere, not floating anywhere, just on top of my ground. This is what I wanted. Now I would like to add another text. I will click one more time on text shape, and Dimension creates a new text for me, and I will rename, change text to vegan, just like that, and switching to move tool, I will move it. Look what we can do. We can do whatever we like, guys. But you asked me about specifically about a design I created, so we will stick to it. I will rotate it just like this. I will bring it up, and I will scale size down. And I will move it. Maybe, you know what, just like this. And maybe a little bit close. And down. You can change size of your text at any time. You can do anything you want at any time. Now, what I will do, I will increase depth, just like that, and I'm happy. Time to make our text pretty. To do so, we will start with a vegan text. I will switch to materials library, and here we have a lot of default materials. We have Adobe standard materials, and we have substance materials. Difference between them is Adobe standard materials, you can adjust each material, but each material has same amount of parameters, same amount of sliders. You can use to modify, to customize your material. Substance materials, it's completely different story. Each material is unique. Each material has different set of sliders you can use to adjust your material. So each material is absolutely unique. We will start with vegan, and we will use gelatin material. We will use Adobe standard material. I will click on it and look at this. Because we are working with 3D text, we have basically we have 4 materials we can apply to each part of our text: side, face, bevel, and back. We will start with back, but back is not visible in this project. We will leave it as it is. Bevel, we can change it to gold. Let's do gold, clean a gold. side, we can change it to clean gold as well. And look at this. If you would like to preview how your document will look after you will finish your rendering, you can do it in quick rendering mode. Click on this show hide render preview. Give Dimension a few seconds to analyze your document, and look at this. How pretty is it? I love it. I love Dimension. Now let's start working on our cooking text. I will highlight my first text in a scene panel, and here we have olive oil material. I will click on it and look at this. How beautiful is it? And of course, because we are working with 3D object, with 3D text, we can apply different materials to different parts of our text. I will highlight side, and then I will apply clean gold material to the side. Look at this. You can change you can apply different materials to face, bevel and back. It's up to you, but specifically in this design, I would like as it is right now. One thing I would like to do, I would like to increase size of vegan text. I will highlight my vegan text and I will increase size just slightly. And now I will move it to the side. And rotate it just like this, and maybe a little bit smaller, not like that. Yes, exactly as I wanted. Perfect. This is as I wanted. And of course, guys, you can rotate it, you can change anything at any time. Now let's do something creative. I will highlight my first text, cooking, and in the actions panel I will click convert to standard mode icon. I will click on it, and now I can modify each letter separately. I will click on text folder to expand it, and look at this. We have all glyphs, letters separately. I can click on glyph 2O and I will rotate it. I will click on third letter and I will rotate it just like that. Now I will click on the last letter and I will rotate it as well. Look at this. Let's preview. Look at this, how beautiful this is. And look at all reflections. Look at everything, at all these amazing colors, reflections and materials. Guys, it's absolutely beautiful. I love Dimension. I mentioned that we will be working only with default Dimension assets, but I would like to show to you how you can use any asset outside of Adobe Dimension. Currently, we are located in a starter assets. If I will click on it and I will switch to libraries, here I have all my Creative Cloud libraries. I can switch to any library I like, and by default now I'm located in Dimension library. All these images, all 3D objects, guys, I downloaded for free from Adobe stock website. They're absolutely free. Go and download them. I will click on this leaf, and Dimension will add this leaf to my design. I will rotate it and I will scale size down just like that, and I will move it anywhere I like, because I don't want to see bottom of my leaf so much, I will bring this part of this leaf under my plane, just like that. And I will move it close. Look at this. How beautiful is it? Perfect. I love it. Guys, believe or not, basically this is our design. The last step, before that, I mentioned that you can download all these amazing assets for free from Adobe Stock. You can go to Adobe Stock, click on 3D assets, specify material, light, or models, and you will see you have a lot of free 3D assets you can download. Or you can click on this plus icon, click on Adobe Stock, specify free collection, and look at this. You will be redirected to Adobe Stock website, where you can license all these absolutely amazing 3D assets for free. And you can see that I didn't lie. All these free assets are licensed for free, guys. A lot. So go and do it right now. Now, I would like to add a light to my design. I will switch back to my starter assets and yours as well. I will click on lights, and here we have two sets of lights. We have directional lights and we have environment lights. You can use any light you like. Today I will use Studio Warm Key because it's a vegan cooking, it's warm, it's beautiful in green colors, our colors. So warm colors, I will click on it, and yes, I can modify my color. I can make it more, I can add more or less intensity to my light. I can change rotation of my light in a way I like, in a way you like. I can add a color to my light as well. But what if we would like to have one text in focus, another out of focus? Can we do this in Dimension? Of course we can. I will click on a camera tab, and in camera perspective, in camera properties, we have focus feature. You can enable it. By default, a dimension will focus the subject which is close to our camera. To set up different focus point, you can click on set focus point and click anywhere you like. Example, I would like to make in focus a vegan text. I will click on it, just like that. I can specify a blur amount. If I would like to bring unfocused cooking, I will click on it, and just like this. So guys, it's up to you. Now I don't need focus option, so I will disable it. When I'm happy, when you're happy with everything, you can share your project. Or example, if you are working with your team or with your client and you would like to share this step of your project, you can share it via share button. Click on it, share 3D scene. Now you can share your current design as PNG or publish 3D scene. If you will click on publish 3D scene, you will need to rename your project if you like. Example, if it's just a first step in your project, rename it my class step 1. Step 1. Now you can click on create a new public link. Dimension will create a public link for you, and you can share this link with anyone you like. We will give Dimension just a few seconds. Look how fast is it. Everything depends on your machine, of course. Generating link, and now you can preview it on a web. copy link and share with anyone you like. If you will click view on a web, just like this. You will share this with your client, and your client will be able to preview it in real life, just like that. If you're happy with everything, and you will see, oh, okay, I know this is my final step, click on render, and you will be redirected to render workspace when you can render your project from. First of all, if you need, you can rename your project. Also, you can render your project via cloud. It's a beta and it's very nice feature. Try it. You can specify quality between high, low and medium. Why? Because if you like a project but you're not sure, you need to specify a low. In this case, you will render your document faster. If you are sure, this is your document, this is the final step, you need to specify high quality. Also, format to PSD all the time. Why? Because if you would like to adjust your project in Adobe Photoshop, you will have all your layers available for you. So PSD, specify location, pick render, and Adobe Dimension will render this document for you. After rendering will be finished, under render status panel, you will be able to open your document in Adobe Photoshop. So guys, this is all what I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions, just ask. I will be more than happy answer any of your questions. Thank you so much for all your support, super appreciated, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.